Hello good people, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will be sharing how I created a tray and a gift basket for Valentine's Day. This is a DIY. I guess I would say most of the items came from the Dollar Tree and it was super easy to make, and I will be sharing that with you today, all of the steps in making this tray. Now there are other YouTubers who have done used these love signs that came from the Dollar Tree, but I decided to put a different spin on mine, and you'll find out more about that later in the video. So keep watching to find out what I've done. Now the items you would need to create this are 4 love signs, and as I said, I got them from the Dollar Tree. The next thing, a picture frame 12 by 12, and I'll tell you why that size is important later in the video. You will also need paintbrushes, glue. I'm using E6000, and I would like to say that make sure your room is well ventilated when you use this glue. It's the odor is pretty strong, and it's a pretty strong glue, so be sure you have a well ventilated room. And I'm also using this white paint. And the last thing I'm using is the screwdriver. Okay, now that I've shown you the items that will be needed, let's get started. I'm going to take these tabs off the back of my picture frame because I really don't need them. I'm not going to actually use the picture frame to put a picture in. I'm using it as the base of my tray. And I must say that the picture frame came from the Dollar Tree. The next thing I'm going to do is actually remove the mat from my picture frame, since I'm not going to use it. And the backing I'm going to put back on the glass, and I kind of flipped it over. This part is not the prettiest part, but it's going to be on the bottom, and I'm using this picture frame for the base of my tray, so the bottom of it is not going to really be seen, so I'm not really concerned about it. But I could paint it if I wanted to, if I was concerned about the way it looked, but I'm not. So as you see, I'm putting it back into my picture frame and putting it into position as well. Now I really don't like the way it looks, so I'm going to add something to bring a little more pizzazz to it. So this is what I'm using for my pizzazz. This scrapbooking paper that has hearts all over it. So I'm putting that into my picture frame. It fits perfectly because it's 12 by 12. So I didn't realize it was 12 by 12 until I actually put it into the picture frame. So this is how it looks in the picture frame. I will be painting the frame white, and the scrapbooking paper I already had, and I'm so happy it fit perfectly. So now I have to remove the screws from the love signs because I have no need for those. I will not be hanging the signs. So I'm using my little screwdriver that I showed earlier. It's one of my tools to remove the screws from all of the love signs. So I've glued all of my 4 love signs together using the E6000 glue, and as I said, make sure that your room is well ventilated when using this glue. It works really well because these love signs are not going anywhere. Now right now I just have them sitting on top of the frame. What I'm going to have to do is remove everything from my frame and paint my black the black frame. white as well as the love signs white. Now I'm painting my love signs white. I guess this probably took the most time out of everything because I actually had to paint it, then wait for it to dry, then paint it some more, like flip it over to make sure that I had all of the creases and everything painted white. Now I must admit I'm not the expert painter, so this is not a perfect job, but I think I did a little sanding with some of the paint that kind of looked like stripping, but it's still not perfect, but I think it still turned out pretty well. Now what I like about this paint too is that it's non-toxic. So I did have my window open anyway, but I didn't feel like it didn't smell very strong. So, but I still had my window open for ventilation. So this is the finished product with the picture frame painted and the love signs glued to my actual picture frame, so nothing's going anywhere because I used the E6000 and it just really holds really well. So let me just give you all the views of my not picture frame, but my tray. That's also going to be a gift basket. As I said, I'm going to use it as a gift basket, but you can also use it as a tray, and I'm going to share with you 3 ways you can use it as a tray. So stay tuned. As you know, this is for Valentine's Day, so one way you can use it is to put it on your bar or on a bar cart. Add some wine, a couple of glasses, and add some flowers. I'm using faux flowers, but you could actually purchase some real ones. Another way to use it is to put it in your coffee or tea station. I put some muffins in a glass container, elevated it with the tin can, and I added some mugs. And this would be perfect, as I said, for a tea or coffee station or just on your kitchen counter. The third way you can use this tray is just to simply put some flowers in the center. I chose these pink and white flowers in a white vase, but you could also use red roses or red flowers. They could be faux or real. And I didn't forget, here it is used as a gift basket. I am so sorry, but we've come to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, good people. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I have another channel that I will be posting videos to really soon, and I'll keep you posted on that. But in the meantime, have a positively beautiful day. Smooches.